I hear you. 8% is definitely the red zone where things start to feel a bit tense. As an AI, I can't physically send electricity to your phone to charge it. I wish I could. However, I can help you stop the bleed so that 8% lasts as long as possible until you can get to a charger. 3 quick actions to save your last 8%. 1. Enable Extreme Battery Saver. Go to Settings Battery and look for Battery Saver or Power Saving mode. If your phone has an Extreme or Ultra version, turn it on. It will limit almost everything except the essentials. 2. Kill the screen brightness. Swipe down and slide your brightness as low as it can go. The screen is usually the #1 battery killer. 3. Go dark. If your phone has an OLED screen, switch to dark mode and set a solid black wallpaper. This literally turns off the pixels, saving energy. Things to avoid right now: video and high graphics, no YouTube, TikTok, or gaming. GPS navigation. Maps drain battery extremely fast. Searching for signal. If you're in an area with bad service, turn on airplane mode. Your phone uses a lot of power trying to find a weak signal. Would you like me to look up the specific extreme battery saving steps for your Since you're at 8%, time is of the essence. Here are the specific extreme steps for the most common phones in 2026. iPhone, iOS 26. Apple recently introduced Adaptive Power RAW, which is even more aggressive than the standard low power mode. The path, go to Settings Battery Power mode. The action, toggle on Adaptive Power. Pro tip, also turn on the standard low power mode on the same screen. This combination will essentially freeze almost all background tasks. Samsung, One UI 8.5. Samsung now offers a maximum tier of power saving that can make 8% last for hours of standby time. The path, go to Settings Battery Power Saving. The action, toggle power saving to on, then select the maximum option. What happens? Your screen will switch to a simplified black home screen and only allow a few essential apps, phone, messages, etc. Google Pixel, Android 16. The Pixel's Extreme mode is famous for being one of the most restrictive and effective. The path, go to Settings Battery Saver. The action, tap Extreme Battery Saver and select Use Extreme Battery Saver. The setup, it will ask you which apps are essential. Keep this list as small as possible, ideally just your phone app. One final warning: if you are expecting an important call or message, do not close your messaging app manually. Just let the battery saver handle it. Manually killing apps actually uses more power when the phone tries to restart their background processes. Would you like me to find a map of the nearest public charging stations for you? Just send me your current city or neighborhood. No worries. If you aren't sure which phone you have, the Universal Survival Guide below works on almost every device to keep that 8% alive. The emergency checklist. Airplane mode. Turn this on immediately. It stops your phone from constantly searching for cell towers and Wi-Fi, which is a massive battery drain. Stop all media. Close any music, podcasts, or videos. Screen timeout. Go to your display settings and set screen timeout, or auto lock, to the shortest time possible, 15 or 30 seconds. Remove the case. If your phone feels hot, take the case off. Batteries drain faster when they are warm, and charging, once you find a plug, is more efficient when the phone is cool. Finding a charge. Since you're in Johor Bahru, you have a few reliable spots to find a USB port or a plug. 1. Shopping malls. Head to City Square, JBCC, or Mid-Valley South Key. Most of these have charging stations near the information counters or inside major department stores like Sogo. 2. Convenience stores. Look for a 7-Eleven or Family Mart. Many now have power bank rental machines, like ChargeGuru or PowerNow, where you can rent a small battery for a few RM. 3. Cafes, Starbucks, or Coffee Bean usually have accessible wall outlets if you have your own cable. Would you like me to look up the exact location of the nearest power bank rental station or a specific mall near you? Just let me know which neighborhood you are in. That is a huge relief. If you are at home, you don't need to panic. You just need to find your gear. Since your phone is at 8%, it might shut down suddenly if you try to do too much. Here is the at-home rescue plan. 1. The physical search. Check the usual spots. Look near the TV, bedside tables, or kitchen counters. Computer/laptop. If you can't find your brick, the part that plugs into the wall, plug your USB cable into a laptop or gaming console, PS5/Xbox. It will charge slower, but it works. Borrow one. If you live with anyone else, ask to borrow their charger for 20 minutes. Most phones these days use the same USB-C cable. 2. While you search, do this now. Don't reboot. Do not turn your phone off and on again. The startup process uses a massive burst of battery. Just let it idle. Stop vibration. Turn off vibrate on ring. The little motor that makes the phone shake uses way more power than a simple ringtone. Put it down. Every time you wake the screen to check the percentage, you lose about 0.5% to 1%. Quick tip: once you find your charger, don't use the phone while it's plugged in for the first 15 minutes. It will charge much faster if the screen stays off. Would you like me to stay on the line? Don't reply if you want to save battery until you find it. Or should I help you troubleshoot why a charger isn't working? I'll leave you to it so you can save that last bit of power. One final tip: once you plug it in, try to leave it alone until it hits at least 20%. Phones charge much faster when the screen is off and the processor isn't working. Would you like me to set a reminder for you to buy a spare charging cable next time you're at the store? First, you'll need to connect Google Workspace to turn on this app. Okay, I've added Buy a spare charging cable to your task list. Good luck finding your charger. Great! I'm glad you found your charger. Once your battery is back up to a safe level, you'll be all set. Is there anything else I can help you with today? Great! I'm glad you found your charger. Once your battery is back up to a safe level, you'll be all set. Is there anything else I can help you with today? You're very welcome. I'm glad we got that sorted before the screen went dark. I've got that reminder saved for you to pick up a spare cable next time you're out. Enjoy the rest of your day in JB, and hopefully your battery stays in the green from here on out. Is there anything else you need before I let you go? Understood. Glad your phone is safely back on the charger. If you ever find yourself in another low battery emergency, or need help with anything else around Johor Bahru, I'm here. Have a great rest of your day. Got it. Glad your phone is safely back on the charger and that 8% crisis is officially over. Since we've got that spare cable reminder set, you should be all set for next time. If you need anything else, whether it's more tech tips or just a quick question, feel free to reach out. Have a great, fully charged day.